Hello, this is Chef John from foodwishes.com with cream of mushroom soup. One of my favorite soups of all time, and I've never made it on the site. It is so easy, but requires a little bit of patience. So here we go. You're going to take a couple pounds of white mushrooms. You can use the brown ones if you want. And you're going to slice them up, throw it in a soup pot with butter. You want to throw a big pinch of salt in, and on medium high heat, you're going to cook these for a long time. The real key to this soup is a long, slow caramelization. So after the water dissipates, they will saute. Just keep it on medium-low heat and just cook until they're just beautifully golden brown. That's what gives it the deep, rich flavor. At that point, we're going to throw in our onions, cook that for 5 more minutes. At this stage, I usually take a few of the mushrooms out, the brown mushrooms, to garnish the top later. Optional, but I like to do that. And look at that, just magnificent. All right, at that point, we're going to add a heaping tablespoon of flour. Stir that into the fat. Yes, that's a roux. All right, we're going to cook that flour in the fat for just about 2 minutes, just to take the raw edge off. The soup is mostly thickened by the mushrooms, but this just gives it a little extra body. I'm going to slowly lower in a bundle of fresh thyme leaves or thyme sprigs, a couple cloves of uncrushed garlic, just peeled. Now, I got 4 small ones there, but 2 regular large cloves of garlic, just peeled. All right, we're going to put in a quart of chicken stock plus 1 cup of water. You're going to simmer that for 1 hour very slowly. Take out the thyme bundle and then be very careful. We're going to puree this in a blender in small batches. You only want a quarter to a third of the blender filled so it doesn't splash out the top. And just to be safe, put a towel over the top. And when you start it, you just want to pulse off and on really briefly to get it started, and then you can turn it on. You want to liquefy this, the highest setting. Really puree it super fine. All right, once your soup mixture has been totally pureed, you're going to add it back to the pot. We're going to stir in our cream. Now at this point, if you want, you can add some more stock or broth to thin this out. I like a thick mushroom soup. You might like a thin mushroom soup. Do not thin out with cream though. It'll get too rich. So use chicken stock, chicken broth, vegetable stock, whatever. Some fresh black pepper, season with salt, of course, to taste. And by the way, I don't want to creep you out or anything, but do you know mushrooms are the only food we eat that don't get their energy from the sun? That's right. They get their energy from the moon. Anyway, serve hot, as they say. I mean, how else would you serve it? Come on. I'm going to put those mushrooms I reserved on to garnish, a few more thyme leaves. You're going to have to make it and see for yourself, but it is unbelievably delicious. Not a lot of ingredients, nothing too fancy, just pure liquid essence of mushroom. I hope you give this a try. All the ingredients are on the site, as usual. And as always, enjoy.